Which famous person has a diagnosis of autism or Asperger's syndrome? Is it A, James Durbin, B, Daryl Hannah, or C, Temple Grandin? The answer is all of them.
James Durbin was a hero to many when he competed on season 10 of American Idol and was open about his Tourette's and Asperger's syndromes. James' debut album, Memoirs of a Beautiful Disaster, was released in 2011 and got solid reviews. James Durbin was on season 10 of American Idol because he stood out. He has been able to make a career in music since his time on the show. This is remarkable for anyone, but especially for someone who, according to Durbin himself, was diagnosed at the age of 10 with both Tourette's and Asperger's syndromes. Durbin was bullied a lot in childhood because of traits related to both disorders. The song Screaming from his album Memoirs of a Beautiful Disaster is inspired by those experiences, depicting how he would come home after school each day and scream as loud as he could into a pillow to release his frustration. Like many people with Asperger's, Durbin hyperfocuses, a trait that is extremely useful to music. He says when he is on stage, he is at his most comfortable, that he is fully himself and unconscious. Daryl Hannah has said that being diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome nearly ruined her career in Hollywood. I never went on talk shows, never went to premieres, she said. Going to the Academy Awards was so painful for me. I'd almost faint just walking down the red carpet. I was so socially awkward and uncomfortable that I eventually got blacklisted.
Dr. Temple Grandin, professor, author, and autism activist, has been instrumental in advancing the understanding of autism. Dr. Temple Grandin was in the 2010 Time magazine list of 100 most influential people in the world. The thing about being autistic is that you gradually get less and less autistic because you keep learning. And you keep learning how to behave. It's like being in a play. I'm always in a play, said Temple Grandin. Autism is considered a developmental disorder, as it is not clinically exist until 1944. ASD, meaning Autism Spectral Disorder, refers to a disorder with a widely varying range of severities. All people with this spectrum, however, have varying degrees of difficulty in three main areas: social, communication, social interaction, and social imagination. Children with autism often have a different rate of development, especially in the areas of communication, social, and cognitive skills. In contrast, motor development may occur at a typical rate. Sometimes skills will appear in children with autism at expected rates or time and then disappear. Autism is a lifelong disability that is generally diagnosed before the age of 3 years old.